we were so close. So close to having a perfect Jurassic Park series. So close. Well, Camp Cretaceous Season 3 follows the same kids from Season 2 and 1, and they're trapped on the island still, and they're trying to figure out how to get off because a new hybrid dinosaur is roaming free, unsettling the balance of the island pretty much, and the dinosaurs are going insane. And honestly, this may be my favorite season of this series, but it's not perfect. By any means, it's not perfect. Yeah, the reason why I didn't review Season 2 is because that season was atrocious and was pretty much worse than Jurassic Park 3. It became Dino Riders at one point. Yeah, the dumbest plot about this whole entire series is Lumpy. They get to ride a giant ankylosaurus around, and like, it would be cool in a different non-canon Jurassic Park series, a non-canon one like in the Lego series, but this is canon. You can't be riding around an ankylosaurus in canon. I get it. Blue is a different case. It's not like Owen Grady's riding him like a horse or the T-Rex like a horse. No. Blue was imprinted on. He trained them. They're smart creatures. And Ankylosaurus are giant cows, pretty much, with giant plating. It doesn't make sense. And that's another gripe with my series this season. At first, I'm like, okay, it seems like the dinosaurs aren't acting like dinosaurs. They act like human beings. And it's like, again, it would make sense in the Lego series. It makes sense. But this one, again, is canon. The dinosaurs should not be acting like this. They should be acting like animals. Erratic and all that crap. Not a duck-billed dinosaur trying to eat them for no reason. Yes, that happens. A herbivore eats them. He tries to eat one of the characters. It's like, really? Really? Are you sure you're not getting your dinosaurs mixed up here? But another complaint about this season is that it's also not going all the way that it should be. Of course, it doesn't. The reason why Clone Wars succeeds is because it's going all the way. It commits to killing off one of their characters. It commits to this. It commits to that. It doesn't commit in the series. Sure, you see a dinosaur get eaten, and it just swaps away. It's like, okay, really? Clone Wars has people getting their heads chopped off. Transformer Prime has freaking Megatron doing this through Decepticon's spark and just ripping it out. And it's like, you seriously can't just do that? Really? But without... Dude, this series is really fun this season. It's a lot of fun. It does go all the way in some sequences. It's more nerve-wracking, and it feels like this is the season they wanted. It feels like the studio is like, okay, you have to have a dinosaur in there for them to ride around because, you know, Baby Yoda is a thing now. You have to have this. You have to have that. And it's like, once you do all this, then you can write the story you want. And this feels like the story they want. It's building up to the story they want, and it's really cool. There's a lot of great moments in it. It's like, at first it's like, oh, come on, that was wasted potential. Then it comes back to that, a certain dinosaur later. It's like, yes, 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 that's what I wanted. Yes, let's talk about the new hybrid as well. I don't want to spoil anything, but man, it is scary. There are legit intense sequences in this series for kids. And it's legit scary times. And it's like, oh man, this is what I wanted in my Jurassic Park series. This is what I wanted. Another flaw I have with the series is like, okay, why at this point the kids literally could get off the island. Like, you're just keeping them there. There's all these ways you could get off, and you just keep dragging them back, having there be a reason for them to come back. And yeah, it's like there should be a reason, like, for them come back. It's like, okay, can we just like this could have been the final season, or last season could have been the final season. Like, there's simple ways to get off the island at this point, but the final episodes of the series really made me smile. I'm a big fan of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite Jurassic movies next to the first one, and I like that movie because it's different, it's unique, and the way it opens, this series ends, is like, oh, yes, ooh, fan service. There are fan service in this season. Some of the fan service is handled well. Some is like, okay, you get this reference, shove it in your face. But yeah, overall, I still think this is the best season yet, because they commit to things half the time. Sometimes they don't commit to things. Like, it's not a flawless season. I think the next season will be completely flawless because that's the story they're wanting to tell. This is building up to the story they want to tell. The season before that was like, okay, the studio seemed like it interfered. They had to follow up with these requirements to tell their story. Like, who is it? Jon Favreau. Disney wanted him to his Lion King so he could make The Mandalorian. It's like that type of situation. They want to tell their story, and they can't tell their story without filling in the checks. And I feel like they're finally getting to it, because there are legit good sequences in this series, and in this season as a whole. And season 2 is still the weakest. Second best is season 1. And this one, I think, is best because it ends on such a high note and is just more entertaining, more scare factor in what Jurassic Park is supposed to be most of the time. But overall, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 3, a B. Yeah, I'm hoping they go all the way next season, because this season is still my favorite, but it's quite not there yet. It's like, it's getting there. It's quite not there yet. Also, a little nitpick with this series as a whole is that it should be able to kill off one of their main characters. It seems like every time a main character dies, he comes back, and 5 minutes later, he's like, oh, hey, I'm still here, y'all. It's like, are you serious? You should be able to do this. And that's why I like Jurassic Park and World so much. I don't know who's going to die, who's going to survive. Like, even the dinosaurs, your favorite dinosaurs could die any minute now. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, apparently they're still alive. Oh, no risk taking here, folks. No risk. Oh, let me guess, you're still alive. Oh, yay. Like, I wish they would kill off one of their main characters. I wish. Maybe we'll get it next season, because it'd make the series more interesting and more riskier and more hype factored. But yeah, guys, stay tuned soon. I will be making my road to graduation video, pretty much the second to last video for That's All for This Time, because I'm trying to put as many videos as I can out, and I've been very busy, and I gotta get all these movie reviews out, and before I can do that one, then I can do That's All for This Time. But yeah, that's all for this time. Punch that like button in the face like boss. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.